Hi, this is Thresden. This is part 2 of a Tirisfal Glades walkthrough for retail World of Warcraft. I've already done a series on Classic. This is the retail version. When we last left off, we were sent to pick up some herbs. In this quest, variety is the spice of death. And we need to kill some Scarlet Warriors. So I believe we're going to be going back to... no, it looks like we're going to go further down the road for this Variety is the Spice of Death quest. Oh, actually, there's also another section here where we could pick up the Marrow Petal and the Zavran's Thorn. So we're actually going to be going this direction, back the way we came, and we're going to fight some Scarlet Crusade and pick up some flowers or some kind of herbs or something, even though we're not herbalists. In the previous video, I actually forgot to summon my minion. We could have gotten through some of that content faster, but I got used to playing without a minion after having to do so for the first 5 levels. Of course, in Classic, you get your minion almost immediately if you play a Warlock, so we didn't have that problem in Classic, but in this version of the game we did, and I got used to it and just stopped using my minion. You know, the funny thing is there's no pet attack toolbar on this version. So how am I supposed to how am I supposed to control my minion? Well, that's annoying. Set focus. Well, that doesn't work. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Wow, it's hard for me to believe there's not some obvious way to control your minion. I mean, there should be a bar up here. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, well, nothing I can do. I'll have to figure it out in between the next 2 videos. Looks like the minion is drawing aggro pretty well regardless, without me having to tell it to attack. Alright, that's 2 Scarlet Warriors. We need 8 more. Now, what are these farmers doing all the way over here? Why don't the Scarlet Warriors tell them to get away from the keep? Seem kind of spread out over here. I wish I could find a big pack of them. Probably going to need to go inside of here in order to find lots of them. Here we go. Here's 2 side by side. These two should finish off this quest. Alright, time to pick up flowers or herbs or whatever this is. I think I might turn down the music a little bit. No, it's set to about the same. Just got loud in that one part. Oh. I'm grabbing animals in the water. Okay. Slimy, gross worm animals. But I'm undead, so I guess I'm kind of slimy and gross, so maybe I'm used to it. Alright, the only thing I've got left to get is Marrow Petal. Which, let's see where that is. Oh, that's down the road. Well, that's annoying. These are kind of boring quests right here. It involves a lot of walking. But we should get into Brill pretty soon. It should get more interesting. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn in this Scarlet Crusade quest while I'm here. Alright, this is Deathguard Simmer.
What now?
It says, "Most excellent, Warlock. Your skill in the art of combat is undeniable.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright, and I believe this is going to be the last quest for this section of the zone. When we played through this zone in Classic, we had to go straight to Brill because the mobs on the western side of the zone are too high level to fight when you first enter the zone, or when you first enter Tirisfal Glades proper. I mean, I guess people debate over whether Death Knell is part of Tirisfal Glades or not, but the area, once you leave Death Knell and you get here in Classic, you can't fight those farmers, you can't fight the Scarlet Crusade up there, because there's no level scaling in Classic, and the level of those mobs is much higher than what you are when you first come into the area. But in Classic, it's kind of designed for you to go from west to east.
Speak quickly.
Apothecary Johann says, I've got a feeling this will be my best batch yet, good warlock. Excellent work, Thresdens. Now comes the fun part. Alright, I got a pumpkin bag. That's good, I needed some more bag slots. Wonder where these leggings came from. Those are much better.
I can't use that yet.
Oh. I need to vendor those. Yeah, and those are boots that are the same as what I've got, but they don't really match my the rest of my outfit. Right? They're an ugly orange color, so I'm not going to use them. Harmless pumpkins, right? Or so it would seem. If we are to defeat the scourge advances from the north and the human infestation from the south, we need to start realizing the full potential of our gift of undeath. With a little ingenuity, a simple pumpkin becomes an agent for our Dark Lady. This pumpkin, laced with my latest formula, will prove to be quite a treat. Yet another Scarlet Zealot has been captured and is being kept outside by the gazebo. Take this pumpkin to the fool.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Now in Classic, this took place in the city of Brill. And there was an inn, and downstairs from the kitchen was where the prisoners were being kept. There were two of them, and there were two different quests where you gave plague to a captured zealot. In this case, there's only one. Stay away, foul and unholy creature. May the light protect me. The Scarlet Crusade shall rid Azeroth of your... Oh wait, is that food for me? I'm so hungry. By the light, finally some food. Sweet, sweet pumpkin. I don't feel right. My mind, my flesh, I'm rotting. That's weird, there were two of them. And I don't see any other players doing this. It looks like he split into two people, or maybe that's a bug or something. And now Gordo has a quest for us. Johann say Gordo need a tailor to fix Gordo tummy. Yeah, I'd say so. Look at his intestines are like all hanging out. Master want weeds. Us got big hands and not good at picking. You help us and we not hurt you. Us need gloomweed. Many weeds around here and near road. When you have gloomweed, you take to Master Holland and Brill. Okay. And the previous version...
Us hear and obey.
Okay, my gear doesn't need to be repaired. In the previous version, once you gave him the gloomweed, you had to bring it to a particular apothecary. And once you did, it turned out that Gordo had given you the wrong weed to pick. Oh, I'm done with that quest. I don't even have to turn anything in. Okay, so this is how we get to Brill in this version. We take this quest from Gordo, and he sends us to Brill to this apothecary Junior Apothecary Holland. Yeah, same character as in the original. We've got to find some Gloomweed, though. And I think he's going to tell us, when we deliver it, that he doesn't need Gloomweed, he needs Doomweed. Dorgo is not real bright, so it's easy for him to confuse Gloomweed and Doomweed. They actually look the same, too, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, time to head to Brill. See, now we got another quest right here. Well, I don't like how my minion takes forever to start attacking the enemy. He took his precious time. This is Death Guard Dillinger. Putrid Task is very similar to Classic. Scourge have trickled into Tirisfal Glades and have infested this area. I need someone to beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses that have taken this small farm. Scatter their bones and bring back their putrid claws. The Death Guards will reward you.
Trust no one.
Speaking frankly, the Forsaken of yesteryear were a sniveling, pathetic group. We huddled together in decrepit old human buildings, hiding from the Scourge, cowering from the Alliance, and groveling at the foot of the Horde. Look before you now, and see the product of the new Forsaken. We have made our mark here on Azeroth, and that mark will grow. Our dominion will soon blanket the world. You want my advice? Speak with Magistrate Severin in Brill, down this road. He runs that town.
Remember.
Okay, so that was completely different. That was not in Classic. He's talking about... Now look at this building here. This actually looks the same. It's this rundown building. But we did see the mansion up ahead, so we can see the Forsaken are coming up in the world. But the tailoring trainer, he is not moving up in the world. He's still living in
Watch your back.
A shack.
Be quick about your business.
And I believe I've already got tailoring. There's another trainer in this version of the game that you see earlier, so you can pick up your profession pretty early. I'm just gonna take out these Scourge minions here. Quickly finish this quest. Nice, I can actually use my minion to attack one of them. And attack the others on my own. I'm gonna have to slow down a bit because my health is getting low. Alright, that's it.
I am forsaken.
Have you completed the task with which I have charged you? Do you have those putrid claws? I sure do. Well done. I enjoyed watching you smash those undead into rotting pulp.
Our time will come.
Why did he ask me if I had the claws then? Oh wow, look at Brill. It looks much nicer now. The Forsaken are definitely moving up in the world. And there's a flight path in Brill. That's something we really needed in Classic. And it's very nice to have it.
This had better be good.
This is Executor Zigand. Information we've received from Executor Aaron and Deathnell contain all the details we need to wipe the human infestation from the lands. According to the information, the Scarlet Crusade has assigned Captain Perrine and a brigade to the ruined tower southwest of Brill. Kill 3 of his zealots and 3 of his missionaries, and while you're there, see if you can dig up any other information about what they're up to.
Farewell. Speak quickly.
Death Guard Morris says, Executor Zigand asked me to take stock of our equipment here in Brill. With the Scourge and worse lurking in the woods, he doesn't want the Death Guards to lack gear they might need. I found that we are, in general, well stocked, but we do need more weapons to replace those lost in the field. Here is a requisition order of what is needed. For the weapon dealer Gordon Windham in the Undercity, take the order to Bat Handler Annette and speak with her about transport to the Undercity.
Beware the living.
Yeah, this is great. I'm just going to fly to the Undercity instead of having to walk all the way there.
Intriguing.
I must have lived a charmed life, Thresdens. To return to the world as a member of the Forsaken and the Apothecary Society, I couldn't have asked for a more suitable fate. Where's that useless abomination? Either you have what I need or you'd best get out of here and find it. I got the wrong stuff, man. What's this, gloomweed? I've no need for gloomweed. That mindless mass of flesh is out there picking daisies and convincing the lady knows how many dupes like you into doing the same. No offense. We'll deal with the gloomweed later. For now, we've got other matters to discuss.
What does the shadow rule?
Oh, this is interesting. He's not even going to ask me to get the doomweed. Maybe he's going to ask me later, so he's going to give me a completely different quest this time. Lady Sylvanas has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague, a plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. This new disease will bring our enemies, living and dead, to ruin. Uh-oh. You know, he did this same thing in Classic. This is
The shadow
annoying. You can't read the quest text. My studies showed that the blood of beasts might prove to be the key. Here, fill these vials with Darkhound blood so I can test my theory. Okay, so I need to kill some Darkhounds and give him their blood. Let's see if there's anything else. Now look at how beautiful this city is now. What a huge difference.
Hello?
You appear to be on official business. Yep, sure am. Ah, an order for supplies. You will want to take this to the Undercity, no doubt. And quickly, for Brill must not be left understocked. One of my bats can take you to the Undercity. Normally these flights require a small fee, but the flight to Undercity is complimentary for a handsome undead like you. Speak with me again when you are ready, so that we may arrange your transport. You will find Gordon Wyndham in the trade quarter of the Undercity. That is the same quarter where my bat will land.
Goodbye.
Okay. So,
And
I now
you
have the
are-
option. See, I thought she was going
Embrace the
to...
shadow.
There was going to be like a dialogue
What
option,
do
but there's
you
not,
require?
which is fine.
Dark lady,
I'm going to turn
watch
this
over
in
you.
before we go to Undercity. Wait, maybe I can't. Yeah, that's for Darkhound blood. Okay, so what do I have here? I need to go to Magistrate Severin. And he should be in the town hall. Now, this version of Brill looks so different from the other one, I'm not quite sure where the town hall is. Okay, that's some kind of church, basically. Maybe I walked right by it. Maybe this is the town hall right here. Nope, this is the inn. Okay, so I'm gonna
I haven't got all day.
set my hearthstone.
Trust no one.
And there's the warlock trainer and the demon trainer that we don't need because we get all of our abilities automatically. Here's Magistrate 7.
What now?
Yes, I'm Brill's local magistrate, reporting directly to the Dark Lady. Impress me, and you may end up meeting the Banshee Queen herself. Now, on to your first task. I need a fresh report from our Death Guard way station to the east. I must know if more Scourge forces have slipped past the Bulwark and into Tirisfal. Our vigilance on the border to the Plaguelands must be maintained. We can't let the Scourge get a stronger foothold here. Travel south along the road, then east at the fork to the way station. Speak with Death Guard Linnea. She has the information I need.
Goodbye.
Okay. I believe this is going to be a quest that we do later. Yeah, it's way down here. Or no. It's right there. Okay. I'm going to take the ride to the Undercity first. May as well kill this Darkhound, though.
I'm listening. Do not.
Wow, what a view. Very different experience coming in on a bat versus walking in.
What is it?
Greetings and welcome. I am not very good at smiling, but trust me, I am happy to serve you. I keep my weapons in top condition. They are cleaned and ready for use. An order from Brill? Very well. It is an honor to serve those who serve our Dark Lady. I have placed Brill's supplies into this crate. If you have already visited Brill and spoken with their Batmaster, then you may ride a bat back to her. Speak with the Undercity's Batmaster, Michael Garrett. He can provide you with a bat to Brill.
Trust no one.
Alright, I don't think I need anything in Undercity at this point. You know, it might be kind of nice to explore it, but I don't think we need anything here, so I'm just going to leave.
What would you ask of death?
If you must travel a long distance, then a bat is your best option. This crate must reach Brill quickly? That is easily done. Our bats fly there daily. The Batmaster in Brill is Bat Handler Annette. If you have already met her, then I can give you a bat to fly back to her. Our bats will always fly to the Undercity, but to travel to more remote locales, their rider must first visit the area and speak with its Batmaster. You have met Annette in Brill, so you may now fly bats there. Speak with me again when you are ready.
Watch your back. I am forsaken. Beware.
That's Scarlet Crusade Keep right on the doorstep of Undercity. Just like in Classic. Doesn't make much sense, but that's the way it is. I mean, why don't we all just run out of Undercity and just annihilate that fort there?
What now?
Dresdens, you return. Do you have our supplies from the Undercity? Good work, Dresdens. These weapons will ensure our Death Guards don't get caught unprepared. You have done a valuable service for our Dark Lady.
Beware.
Alright, I reached level 8. Alright, I guess the closest quest objective is to kill these Dark Hounds. They seem to be prowling around. And it looks like that one that I killed, I didn't get any Darkhound blood. But that's okay. I'm sure there's more nearby somewhere. Here we go. Got one Darkhound blood. Two. 3 more. 3 more will be done. Unfortunately, though, I don't see any more. Wonder what's in here.
What? No.
There's a dark hound down on the ground. Oh, looks like maybe this goes up to the Zeppelin. We lost contact with the Cloud Kisser somewhere over the Great Sea. We were going for a record 815 flights without refueling. I'm sure they're fine. How can I get to Howling Fjord? As members of the Horde have utilized our exemplary services for so long, we have provided mage portals for distinguished individuals such as yourself. I promise the trip will be mostly painless. Okay, so there's a portal here instead of the Zeppelin now, to go to Howling Fjord, which is, I believe, part of Northrend, so that's a very high-level zone, which we definitely don't want to go to. Alright, let's see what's next. I go kill some more Scarlet Crusade. You know, I find myself becoming more impatient in this version of the game. In Classic, there's lots of boring walks various places, but everything is so slow in Classic that you just get used to it. But in this case, everything progresses so quickly, when you do have to make one of these long walks, it's harder to deal with. Oh, there's a cloak. Is that of any use? 1 armor. Does this look better than my battered cloak? Yeah, it's blue. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I think it might clash with the purple of my flax vest, but oh well, still looks better than that ugly green color. If only I had better stats. Should have sold my junk earlier, too. Alright, killed all the missionaries I need. I just need zealots. And I need to get the memorandum. There is no escape for you. The Crusade shall destroy all who carry the Scourge's taint. Alright, now I wonder where that... Oh, I got it. I got the urgent Scarlet Memorandum. Alright, now this area right here, this was kind of an area we went to very late in the zone last time. I'm going to go ahead and turn in this quest, see what happens. Probably we're going to be told to defend the bulwark.
Speak quickly.
Magistrate Severin wants a report? Very well. The defenders at the bulwark are holding the majority of the Scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We have seen sporadic Scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnir farmstead.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay. And now it's unlocked this quest.
What is it?
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon, but no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskback pelts, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, Thresdens, so that I can continue to serve the cause. Right, now this quest originally occurred in Brill. But in this version, she's all the way out here. I mean, no wonder she's cold. She's just standing under a tent. I mean, look at that. It protects her from the rain, I guess, but it doesn't do much to hold warmth in. Alright, I've seen dust bats everywhere. Don't tell me now I can't find any, now that I have a quest to kill them. Alright, so there was one. Another difference here is that this quest does not ask you to bring a coarse thread. You don't have to buy a coarse thread from a vendor this time. She just needs the dustbat pelts. I guess she's already got coarse thread. Maybe Blizzard took that out because beginning players couldn't find the coarse thread. They didn't realize it was a crafting supply and you needed it from a vendor. It's kind of counterintuitive that you would go to a vendor and buy an item that you needed for a quest, so maybe that's why they took it out. Alright. And we finished that quest, but I'm just going to go right back to Brill here, since we're already here. I need to remember to sell junk while I'm here, too. We shall herd the Scarlet Crusade like cattle to their demise. It sounds like we'll have to keep our eyes out for this Voss character. I don't expect any Forsaken to receive a reward if we capture her. I'm just worried she'll eventually turn against us. You know what? I probably could have read that memorandum. Wonder if I can... Yeah, okay, good. So let's read this. An urgent message to all Scarlet officers and enlistees. The Scourge agent known as Lillian Voss has escaped from her captivity at the Scarlet Palisade. She is to be considered highly dangerous and should be killed on sight. She has already slain 15 of our men. None were left wounded. Do not try to apprehend her. Doing so will likely result in death. She is an enemy to the Crusade and must be crushed immediately. The Crusader who returns her head to the High Priest will be rewarded with 1,000 gold. Refer any questions to your commanding officer. Okay.
Quickly.
I'm just worried she'll eventually turn against us. Okay. Have you collected the Darkhound blood yet, Thresdens? Time is fleeting. You have done well, Thresdens, and I thank you for your efforts. I got weak Troll's Blood Elixir, which regenerates 1 health every 5 seconds for an hour, same as the previous version. I am to understand that another one of those foolish Dwarven Mountaineers has just been captured. The Death Guard has him stored here in this building, and they've assigned one of their own to persuade him not to escape. Why don't you go see how the captured Mountaineer enjoys the special drink I made for him? It contains a subtle hint of what the Dark Lady has planned for the rest of Azeroth. Alright, now this is interesting. There's a bell tolling, because it's the top of the hour. Right, now he said that the dwarf captive is in this building. And here he is. Now this is the same guy that was in the bottom of the inn the previous time, but both captors were in the inn the last time. Now they're in 2 different places. Why, if I had my trusted rifle, you'd be as good as dead, Warlock. Just wait until the Steam Tank Brigade arrives to rescue me. Ah, a drink at last. What matter of ale is this? I'm sure it's no Rhapsody malt, but I'll take anything to wet the old whistle at this point. I raise my brew and hope to be rid of the likes of you. Cheers, you no-good scoundrel, Thresdens. And then he died. Yep, I'd say it works. Alright, now this is showing a quest in here. Now maybe I should have stayed up there and there was another quest. Yeah, I don't see another quest. I see Death Guard Mort just standing there. Yeah, I don't need directions anywhere. Oh, Junior Apothecary Holland has a quest for me. As you're probably already realizing, the Royal Apothecary Society is a widespread organization. We take our plague alchemy seriously. It is our belief that the more agents we have performing experiments, the sooner we will realize our objective. One of our agents performs his work at a small encampment to the north of here. His name is Gerard, and he could use an apprentice of your stature. Okay, I've got to report to Apothecary Johann. Now I've got 2 different quests in 2 different directions. So I'm going to walk down here, turn in this quest, hearth back to Brill, and then go north. Oh, I need to sell junk. See if this grain and feed vendor will take some of my junk here. Oops. I was here visiting relatives when Lordaeron fell, and then, well, I suppose I won't ever be returning to Westfall now. Sometimes I wonder if my family is still alive. More often, though, I wonder why I no longer care. I think I'm going to use that elixir. I'm not going to sell it. Anything else in here? Apparently not.
Victory for Sylvanas.
What do you require?
Do you have 5 dustback pelts yet, Thresdens? I appreciate your efforts, Thresdens. May Sylvanas recognize your bravery one day.
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, and it's again 2 armor. It's a shame that so much of this gear is exactly the same stats because of the various stat squishes that have occurred over the years. It's squished all the stats down to 0. Down to there's no difference between them. I'm going to keep these flax boots on because it's part of the outfit.
I have all day.
Deathguard Linnea says, you should return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift. Yeah, apparently
Goodbye.
Oh, normally you are given that quest immediately, but this time I had to finish this quest first before unlocking that, so not quite sure why they did it like that. It is troubling to hear of the Scourge slipping past the bulwark. Even now, they are ceaseless in their assaults. But we will not give in. The Lich King is dead. We will not be taken again. Notice how he says the Lich King is dead this time. In the previous version, the Lich King was still alive. But at least the old one, the one that turned us all into, well, I say turned us all into undead. This character is a new undead, so it was the Valkyr that raised this character. But the point is, the Lich King was not dead in the previous one. He is now. Oh, and now I got another quest at Cold Hearth Manor. So I'm going to walk down here to Cold Hearth Manor. And, well, actually I'm just going to, let's see here, where's the inn at? Right here. Okay, so I'm just going to end the video right here, and that makes this about an hour, and we'll pick this up next time. We'll pick up that quest that just showed up at the farm down the road. So until then, see you later.